joined now by your mortgage lady, Gracen Watts of Embark Group Mortgage, to talk all about credit repair. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, of course. You kind of matched the background today, by the way, too.
Yeah, I do. These are my colors.
You planned that.
Yes, I did.
All right, so today we're talking all about credit scores and credit repair. First of all, if we're looking to buy a home, is there a certain credit score we should aim to have?
Yes, there are different levels of credit scores that are good, and for different programs. I, as a mortgage broker, can go all the way down to a 500 score. Of course, if your score is that low, I do need a larger down payment. But when people say, what's a good credit score? High 700s are fantastic. 800s are amazing. But we can really work with a lot. 620 is where it bridges the gap between an approval and a decline, usually. So 620 is kind of the way to go. Okay,
if we're not as lucky and we don't have a credit score that high, what can we do to repair that?
So when I pull a credit report, I immediately look and see what I can do to fix it. Even if it's a 700, sometimes there are certain brackets, and sometimes if you're close to the next bracket, so you might get a better rate because it's all risk-based, right? I can get in there. I have an engine that I run that tells me what happens if somebody pays off this or maybe opens up a new card or whatever, and it immediately tells me what happens to the score when I put it. It's almost like a video game. It's really fun. And sometimes I can make a big difference just in a little bit of time. So I put it in there and I say, well, if they pay off this American Express, what happens? And then I'll send them the instructions. They do it, they tell me what they did. I get the rapid rescore, and immediately, or not immediately, but within a few days, I can get them a new score.
Wow.
I know, it's cool.
So there are options for this.
Yes. So if the score is super low and you have a down payment of 10% or more, you can do FHA. But if you're trying to get the best rate and the best deal, the 700s, even the 800s are amazing. So if the score is super duper low and it's beyond me, I do have credit repair people that I can refer to, and they are experts. So I'm just kind of good at like tweaking it. But if it's a bad situation, I can refer out, and they do a great job.
Any last tips for people that are struggling with their credit right now? Yes,
just keep in mind that the amount of credit limit that you have versus the amount of used credit that you have, you need to keep it within 30%. So if you have $10,000 of credit limit, you don't want to spend more than, say, $2,500 to $3,000.
Awesome.
So yeah, and that'll really help your score.
It's a great guide, for sure.
Yes.
All right, Gracen, thank you so much. And how can people reach out to you?
MintGroupMortgage.com is the company website, and then a lot of people know me as your mortgage lady, which is funny, but it works.
It's a good way to know you.
Yes, yourmortgagelady.com.
Gracen, thank you so much.
Thank you.